All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this DBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fit.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
Wowzers.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this DBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fit.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
Wowzers.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this DBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fit.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
Wowzers.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this DBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit
Yeah.
on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this Tibay defensive stop of the Hammers.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit
Yeah.
on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this Tibay defensive stop of the Hammers.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
AUG.
Yeah, there was a hit
Yeah.
on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel.
Unang jump-ball pa lang nahuli ang gusto. PBA basketball.
Started by Bearfield. Maya gives chase. Bearfield is gone.
Yan yung sinasabi natin, yung twin pass.
Big, ganda ng finish mula dito kay Raymond Shaw.
Puts it on. Lucero throws it down.
Back to Chris. You take a three. That's good again.
Bolick. 4-ball. Off the glass. Fail over to Pinoysta. No one gets the basket. Mikasama ng foul.
Turnaround jumper. Shoot line. Suabe naman ang galaw. For TNT, the drive. And he gets it to go with a foul.
After finally getting to snap their 4-game slide, etong Converge FiberXers will once again lean on the tandem of their new import na si Cameron Clark and the Beast Calvin Abueva sa kanilang pagtapat sa nangunguna sa Group Road Warriors. Ang problema, malaki para dito sa mga bida dahil sina Bolick at LJ will have to get it done without an import ngayong Biyernes dito sa Smart Araneta. Changing of fate sa pamagat ng bakbakan ng penultimate game natin before the FIBA and Asian Games break. At ang ating makakwentuhan live on RPTV ang nag-iisang si Coach Ryan Gregorio.
Finally, the streak is over, of course. That is the mindset of Converge. After winning 3 straight on this conference, they dropped their last 4 but found ways to win against Terra Firma in their last game. Samantala, ito namang NLEX, medyo bittersweet yung kanilang naging laro because yes, they won that game but unfortunately, they lost their import.
Ayan nga po, no? Kaya bigla na lang doon sa gitna ng Group A na nagsiksikan. NLEX 1 win away from officially clinching a spot in the quarterfinals. Yung 7 mukhang good na pero officially kailangan na isa pa.
This is a more important game for Converge because they want a little separation from the bottom 3, particularly itong Terra Firma, who's just 1 game behind Converge. So a victory in tonight's game, aakyat sila dyan. They will have a better standing by half a game against TNT. So we all know that the only 4 teams will survive at the end of the elimination round. The bottom 3 in Group A, unfortunately, will not advance to the playoffs.
Kaya kakailanganin na ng Converge humugot ng malalim na naman. Kailangan nilang gayahin yung kanilang ginawa kontra sa Terra Firma.
Oh yes, they were just so fun to watch, particularly in the first half. Look at the total number of points. That is 120 points for the team of Coach Delta Pineda. 70 points happened in the first 2 quarters. Tapos they only limited Terra Firma to just 48. Field goals higher at more than 50%. Perimeter points also plus 25 for them. And also nagpakita rin ng lalim ng kanilang bench. 50 versus 19 lamang para sa kanilang kalaban.
Ang isa pa nagpakita para kina Coach Delta Pineda, yung kanilang ikatlong import na ngayong komperensya. Etong nagbabalik din naman sa PBA na si Cameron Clark.
Familiar face itong si Cameron Clark. You also have to remember that he once played also for the NLEX franchise. He was probably what the doctor ordered para sa kanilang koponan. Not really a high-scoring import. He only scored 22 points, but his efficiency. He was 9 out of 15 for 60% from the field. Not enough rebounds. I feel like he has to get more rebounds, more than 5 at least. But yung other departments, itong 2 blocks, malaking bagay yan. Tapos meron din yung 3 steals. If you compare him dun sa performance ng kanilang unang import na si Hudson who played 4 games, 0 blocks. Yung kanilang import na si Franklin, 3 games, 0 blocks. So makikita mo, medyo maganda ang defensive skills nitong si Cameron Clark.
Lalo na sa pagtambal niya sa ating 2023 Rookie of the Year na si Justin Arana. Itong leading scorer ngayon para dito sa Converge. As Abueva, of course, the last 2 games, matindi rin ang nilalabas na mga numero, Coach Archie.
Fantastic performance para rito kay Calvin Abueva. Ibang klase talaga. Alam na alam niya what it takes for his team to win. At nagpakita talaga siya ng level of performance worthy of being a candidate dito sa ating conference for best player of the conference. Of course, medyo masama yung kanyang first 6 games. Only 7.8 points per ball game. But the last 2, tingnan mo naman yan kung gaano nag-explode itong si Calvin Abueva. 21.5 points per ball game. Look at his field goals, 75%. Even his rebounds up from 7.5 to 11.5. Assist, okay lang yan. Pero hindi naman masyadong malaking bagay yung pagka-drop niyan by 0.3. But the entire performance of Calvin Abueva, malaking bagay para sa kanyang koponan. You know, this guy, if he just focuses on basketball and just doing the right things, he is definitely a big-time asset for Converge.
He is a 14-year veteran already. Rookie of the Year noong 2013 yan. Ito si Abueva at 38 years old, still getting it done. At ito na nga yung kaninang pinangungunahan ko, si Justin Arana, leading scorer para sa Converge.
And why is it so important to have an import who defends? Because they rely on this guy to score a lot of baskets. He loves to pound his way inside the paint. He will get offensive rebounds. He will try to back down his defender. And true enough, look at his points. That is 20 points against Terra Firma. 8 out of 15 from the field, 12 rebounds plus 1 block. Remember, itong player na ito is averaging 22.1 points per ball game with a high of 39 points in this tournament. Kitang-kita mo talaga, hindi niya kayang gawin yung uopensa na siya, didepensa pa siya. So every now and then, he really has to rely on his import dun sa mga defensive chores.
And for more on the resurgence of the FiberXers, puntahan na natin at courtside si Miss Apple David.
Naputol na nga yung 4-game losing streak ng Converge dahil naipakita na nila yung depensa na matagal nang hinihingi sa kanila. And as well, lumabas kasi yung commitment ng bawat manlalaro sa kanilang individual defense while being able to communicate and execute yung kanilang mga schemes. Malaking bagay din nga na yung bago nilang import na si Cameron Clark is willing and masipag dumipensa. Dagdag pa ni Assistant Coach Franco Atienza, being familiar with the PBA, Cameron knows how to fit in without forcing anything. And now against NLEX na walang import, complacency is the last thing in their minds as they want to be able to secure this must-needed win before the break. Gentlemen?
I will just rattle off critical numbers just to solidify the point of the coaching staff of Converge. Yung gaano ka-importante ang kanilang depensa. In the 4 wins, they limited their opponents to just 101 points per ball game for an average. But in the 4 losses or the last 4 losses or the 4 straight losses, it went up to 119.2. So kitang-kita yung diferensya. Over 18 points ang diferensya ron.
Eh kakailanganin nga nila lahat ng yan dahil yung NLEX, you talked about it, bittersweet yung huling panalo. They were coming off their first loss of the tournament nung sila'y mapataob ng sa itong Terra Firma, pero nakabawi versus TNT, but at what cost?
Oh, still an excellent game, of course, for Coach Jimmy Alapag. 7-1 in this conference. One of the best starts for NLEX in their franchise. 11-4 in the overtime period without an import. We have to take that in consideration. Ganon ka-impressive itong pagkapanalo ng NLEX. They shot more from the free throw area, plus 6 sila ron on free throws made. 49 rebounds. This is the most impressive aspect dito sa game ni Coach Jimmy because they're actually the #1 team in terms of rebounding. 55.3 rebounds per game. And no one is even averaging in double figures. Ibig sabihin talagang gang rebounding sila at doon nila kinukuha ang kanilang momentum.
And they will need to really come together as a team on this Friday night dahil nga si Dequan Jones wala na para sa conference na to, para dito sa NLEX Road Warriors.
Definitely a very huge blow sa kampanya nitong NLEX. You know, it's very difficult to find an import who plays with so much passion and enthusiasm and fits in. Tapos meron pa silang import na hindi lang mahusay maglaro, napakaganda pa makisama. He's acting like a leader, a bond that glues this team together. His averages, incredible also. Dahil nga alam mo na kailangan niya rin na i-involve yung kanyang mga teammates. But he still is close to 25 points per game, close to 50% from the field, 7.4 rebounds, plus 1.1 blocks per ball game. Unfortunately, he's out, as what you've mentioned, of the conference with a leg injury. Napakasakit, ang hirap panoorin. It was just so difficult to watch yung nangyari rito kay DJ.
At para malaman natin ang latest mula dito kay Dequan, balik tayo kay Apple.
Dequan Jones suffered an ankle dislocation with medial malleolar fracture and a complete fracture on the fibula on the right leg. He underwent his first surgery the same night he got injured, a close reduction procedure para dun sa dislocation, and then he is scheduled for another surgery next week naman para dun sa fracture sa kanyang leg. According to team physician Ton Arcangel, yung healing and recovery is projected between 3 to 4 months. So yes, no Daquan Jones for NLEX for the rest of this conference. Gentlemen?
So bad news and good news. Bad news is he's out. Ang good news, 3 to 4 months lang yung healing and then magre-rehab na.
Tama yan. So hindi naman masyadong matagal yung kanilang kumbaga aantayin para makabalik itong si Daquan Jones, and very nice photo, very supportive si Team Governor Ronald Dolatre. Kitang-kita natin yung anguish sa kanyang muka nung nasaktan si Jones, pero the following day he was there right away offering kumbaga huge moral support and spiritual support also, dahil sigurado nagdadasal yan si Governor Dolatre for Daquan's speedy recovery.
Bukod kay Coach Jimmy, yung responsibilidad ng to lead this squad will fall now basically on the shoulders of Berto Bolick. He is the team leader, and in a time like this, in a game like this, mas kakailanganin pa siya ng Road Warriors.
They're lucky because they actually have 2 imports. So wala itong si DJ, pero nandiyan naman si Robert Bolick, who actually took the back seat in the early part of this tournament because napakaganda ng nilalaro nila Winston, tapos pati si LJ maganda rin ang nilalaro. But still, kinailangan siyang pumuntos, 27 puntos ang kanyang nabitawan doon on a 50% shooting, tapos look at his 2 4-point shots to kumbaga send the game to OT.
Yun nga, yun. Right there and then, kinuha na kagad ni Bolick yung leadership mantle. Siya nag-guide nung dulo, siya nagpa-OT.
Kaya mas nakakabilib dahil mas nakakatakot na leader itong si Bolick. Previously, kailangan mo lang talagang bantayan yung kanyang opensa, pero ngayon, nai-involve niya na pati yung kanyang teammate na si LJ. Itong si LJ actually waxed hot towards the latter part of the ball game, especially in the 4th quarter. He was unguardable. Look at his numbers in the first 7 games. Not even 10 points per ball game. But he badly needed to score. He scored his career high of 26 points. He took 19 attempts, grabbed more rebounds, and also was able to dish off 2 assists. But you know, his confidence will be at a very high level in tonight's ball game dahil ang feeling niya, kayang-kaya ko pala umiscore, at pag umiscore ako, nakakatulong sa pagkapanalo ng kanyang koponan.
And at center from Basud Camarines starter number 15, Justin Arana. Coaching the FiberXers is Dennis Pineda. And it's now time to meet the starters for the NLEX Road Warriors. Point guard from Ormoc City, Leyte, number 8, Robert Bolick. Shooting guard from Olongapo City, Zambales, number 14, Shani Winston. Small forward from Mangatarem, Pangasinan, number 6, Enoch Valdez. Power forward from Santa Rita, Pampanga, number 33, Tony Semerad. And at center from Mabalik, Pampanga, number 4, J.L. Capulong. Coaching the Road Warriors is Jimmy Alapag. Game officials are Romel Gruta, Jeff Tantay,
Referees for tonight, Gruta, Tantay, Traballo, and Solon. And para masagot ang tanong, sino kaya magsa-start para sa import ng NLEX? Etong si JL Capulong actually started the first 3 games for the Road Warriors, was replaced by Semerad. Ngayon, sabay sila.
They need a big guy who can just limit or at least take care of the attacks of Justin Arana. So kinakailangan yung big body, tapos yung kaya makipagbanggaan sa loob.
Converge will win the tap. And you like the fact na etong si JB Bahio, as heads up as he's played, will still continue to come off the bench?
Na kumbaga na-set na ni Coach Jimmy yung kanyang rotation. Nagpalit lang of course dahil wala na yung kanyang import. So medyo mas tatagal ang playing time ni Bolick and I'm sure about that. And even Winston.
Capulong right away, and Lex goes to him. Di lang kumagat yung kanyang jump hook, pero last touch si Juan Gomez de Leaño, kaya mananatili sa NLEX ang possession.
And you love the activity of Valdez. He's getting the minutes from Coach Jimmy Alapag because of his motor. He likes to go for offensive rebounds just to give them multiple opportunities to score.
And he has started every single game this Governor's Cup para dito kina Coach Jimmy and NLEX. Bolick directing traffic. Inantay yung pick galing kay Capulong. Bolick trying to keep Tongkap behind him. Berto Bolick scores the first basket of this game.
He must be defended. He must be treated like an import. There has to be special defense against Robert Bolick. It just cannot be single coverage.
Stockton in that starting unit now. Gets around Valdez and one pa para kay Alec.
Very slow start for Alec Stockton. Mas nakita pa natin siya no, miscore ng marami sa isang komperensya. But so far, only 6.6 points per ball game. But he wants to start early. He attacked the defense, including the secondary defender, made his basket. Foul was called against NLEX, and a chance for him to go for a three-point play. It's what's the first personal foul against Robert Bolick.
It is just the third start of the tournament para dito kay Alex Stockton. And he is assigned to try and slow down ito namang si Shawnee Winston. Ngayon, nag-switch siya. Kay Berto naman, nakatutok si Alec. Bolick on the move. Arana showing hard. They swing it around. They look for the mismatch. Bolick from deep. Di Mubra Semerad with the board. And now Valdez will track to the corner. Enoch lights it up.
No, he is not just getting offensive rebounds. He's not just there to provide strong defensive presence. He's also a capable scorer from the outside.
5-3 is the score. NLEX by 2. It is going to be Clark at the other side. He shoots over Tony. Di Mubra para kay Cameron. Shawnee with his first touch tonight. Winston will pull up. 12-footer is good.
Mid-range jumper, automatic for Shawnee Winston. Another strong start for NLEX. They're up by 4 points.
Alam mo, Coach RG, bin-breakdown mo kanina yung mga numero ng Converge.
Okay.
Meron din tayong na-compute.
Ano yun?
Yung NLEX naman, yung depensa nila. Doon, sa nag-iisang talo nila, namigay sila ng conference high 114 points kontra Terra Firma. That was the worst. That was the most they've given up.
Mataas yun.
In the 7 wins, 96 points lang pinamimigay ng NLEX sa kalaban.
Yun ang nakakabilib, Bron. Dahil kita mo talaga yung dedication nila pagdating sa kanilang depensa. Lumaylay ng bahagya kontra Terra Firma. They felt like just by showing up, it's gonna be an automatic victory for them. So they played with fire. Unfortunately, they got burnt. So ang nangyari ngayon, pagdating sa TNT, they focused on defense again. Even if TNT scored 111 points. Diba? Pero OT naman yun.
Another foul whistle here on Converge. So it is going to be 2 shots for the big man, JL Capulong. First one rims out here. So take a look at Coach Jimmy being flanked there by 9-time PBA champion Coach John Wichico. And of course, the other deputy, Porgy Hermida. Isang alamat na galing sa San Beda.
And I also see, of course, former PBA coach also, Adonis Tierra, together with Melo Lim, the son of Coach Frankie Lim.
Dati rin coach ng NLEX.
Correct. And of course, JBC's son. And of course, Team Governor Ronald Dulatre, who's an active participant also pagdating sa motivation part.
Always present, si Boss Ronald, as Tongkab will hit a long 3. That'll wake up Converge here. Almost 3 minutes into this game.
Played an excellent game in the previous game against Terra Firma. We're talking about Tongkab. 19 minutes of playing time. He was 4 out of 7 from the field, including 3 out of 4 from Rainbow Country.
Nice to see him back after a year-long recovery from an ACL injury. Bolick metangan, bibigay kay Shawnee. Winston back to Berto. Trying to shake off one. They go to Shawnee again. 3 to shoot. He goes for the 3. Doesn't work. Valdez doing Valdez things.
I think we mentioned that earlier. He has the ability to just chase the loose ball or even grab offensive rebounds. He's very slippery. Another basket via second chance for Enoch.
Does average 5.5 rebounds per game as Arana gets 2 back. That pulls Converge back within 2. Valdez thought about the 3, drops it off. Capulong back over to Berto. He's got Arana on him. Berto trying to shift his way through. Bolick inside, cradles it, puts it up, doesn't work. Juan Gomez Deliano para sa rebound. Arana on the run. Bobbles, recovers, puts it up, misses. Shawnee pitches. Berto chases. Masyado lang malakas yung pasa.
Robert Bolick quickly apologizing to his teammate. He was not able to handle that rock. Quick substitution, partner,
Brandon Ramirez making only his 4th appearance this tournament para sa NLEX. And we expect Coach Jimmy to really go into that rotation, Coach RG.
Oh, yes. Medyo mai-extend yung kanyang rotation dahil after this game, medyo matagal pa rin naman babalik ang PBA. October 7 pa ang balik ng ating liga. No need, no need. It's too early.
Kapapasok lang ni Brandon, may kainitan na.
Let's just enjoy the game first. It's supposed to be a good matchup between, of course, Justin Arana and Ramirez. Let's take a look at it once again.
Parehong napakalapad ng mga katawan, nagkatalbugan lang. Second round na tayo. First round, NLEX defeated Converge 119 to 107.
That's his second technical foul on number 15, Brandon Ramirez. That's his first.
Na double technical.
taunting.
Ang problema, mas mabigat yun para kay Arana.
Yun na nga eh. Parang hindi naman... Kita natin yung reaction ni Justin Arana. Parang biglang may kumalabit sa likod niya. Parang ano ba nagawa ko?
So Justin's gotta watch it. Dahil ang technical foul po counted na as personal foul as we have shifted to more of the FIBA setup. Winston gets it over to Semerad. Tony doesn't work. Arana para sa rebound.
Pag medyo sa may gilid yan, pasok yun eh. Di ba? Corner camper yun. Specialty talaga ni Tony. Yung free throw yan extended all the way down to the deep corner.
How about that sidestep from Arana?
And that is why you don't want to get this guy going. He's even gesturing that his defender is too small.
He's scored in double digits every single game so far para sa Converge ngayong Governor's Cup. Tungkab sa kabila. Offensive foul.
Missed opportunity for the FiberXers. Offensive foul was called against Tungkab.
Richie Roger checking in for the first time. Papalitan naman si Valdez. So mabilis ang balasa ni Coach Jimmy ng mga tao niya. Yung pagkakapagpag ni Tungkab, umangat daw yata yung offhand.
Yun nga, yun ang nakita ni referee Tantay. Another turnover for the FiberXers. We're tied up at 10 points apiece.
Bolick goes to work. Talbog si Tungkab dito kay Semerad. Semerad sumubok ulit. This time, pasok yan.
Medyo big-rope niya sa akin na hindi kailangan free throw line extended. Maski doon banda sa may side, not even the top of the key. First three-pointer for Anthony Semerad.
You know that guy can go off if he gets into a rhythm. Juan gusto bumawi. GDL misses. Bolick pulls it down. Winston on the run. Over to Roger. Do sa kanto. Sa kaliwa. Richie bitin. Tungkab para sa rebound. JD out of UP. Gets it over to Arana. Sa Arellano naman nagmula. Clark. Spins baseline. Hangs in the air. Cameron takes care of it.
That is what they need. Someone who will be double-teamed. Someone who can play with his back to the basket. First 2 points in the game for Clark.
Winston was cut off. He spins away. Ramirez baseline J. Talk about staying ready, Coach RG.
Oh, what is proving is he can score against the defense of Justin Arana. So hindi lang depensa ang pasok sa kanya.
3-point lead para dito sa Road Warriors. Looking for win number 8. Clark down low, kicks it out. Stockton, hinahanap si Arana. Dumaan muna kay Juan. 4-ball, no. Ramirez para sa rebound.
0 out of 2 from the field in today's ball game. Dito kay Juan.
Bolick Peguelo. And Juan para kay Berto.
That's a difficult coverage for Juan first because there is a running start. Pag merong ganong momentum si Robert Bolick and Robert is attacking going forward, the defender is going backwards. This is the result.
Berto Bolick now with 4 points. May bonus free throw pang parating pagkatapos netong mandatory time.
My deepest prayers go out to DJ. More than the basketball player, it's the person. His value to this team goes far beyond what he does in the basketball court. It's the leadership, it's the character. It's heartbreaking to see him go down. But I'm so proud of our guys. I told them when DJ went down, the best thing that we can do to just honor what he means to this team is to come out and fight for the rest of the game.
And it has carried over into this one. The NLEX leading Converge by 5, 17-12. You know DJ in the hospital is watching right now.
And all the more you see the reaction of DJ. He is just a positive spirit. And the more you feel the vacuum left, at least on the basketball court and even in the environment of the NLEX team, nakita mo, nasakta na, sumaludo, pumalakpak, telling everyone that he will be okay. And that is the kind of a warrior that you want in your team. And a friend as well, not just in the basketball court, but someone whom you can rely on and is not just dependent on the game.
And you see the patch there on the jerseys of the NLEX players trying to dedicate this game to their fallen brother. That was the biggest story out of it. Not the injury, not the numbers, but how everybody reacted and how everybody talked about how great a person Dequan is.
Hanggang ngayon, tumataas yung balahibo ko eh. Kasi ang hirap nga makahanap ng ganong player, tapos ganong klaseng tao, tapos alam mo, pang dulo eh. Yung NLEX dahil they found the right fit. And now, after this game, maghahanap pa sila ng import na akma sa kanila.
Palitan ng tao, pumasok sina Baltazar and Mikey Williams. Sa kabila naman, nandiyan na etong si LJ Gonzalez.
And that basket of Clark, it has to be, or it has to come from the other four players. They have to feed itong si Cameron Clark, especially near the rim. Kailangan talaga pumuntos ng marami yan.
Bolick kicks, LJ wide open. Couldn't make him pay. Clark pulls down the rebound. And Converge is pushing it. They go to Baltazar. Justin completes it. That's a pure fiber end-to-end connection para sa Converge.
And this is how scary this team is. Baltazar is coming off the bench. The other big guy is already tired. So tinatakbuhan niya, nakaka-finish, is quick for his height, and it can easily finish around the rim.
Si Arvin Gamboa, pinasok na rin pala ni Coach Jimmy as Bolick will give it to a sliding Brandon. Same spot, same result.
Oh, that's a difficult shot. The mid-range jumper, dunker spot, but instead of going for a layup or a slam dunk, he stops using his one hand to score his 4th point in the game.
Kasi malalim na yung kaliwang balikat, lampas board din. Lampas backboard na yun, yung kaliwang balikat. Sa kabila, it is LJ who will have to earn his points from the line.
This guy is a very difficult coverage dahil nga he is so physical. Tapos he attacks with a lot of force and power. Tapos yung quickness pa niya. So if there is something that he has to improve on, of course, it is his consistency from the three-point area. But otherwise, kompleto na yan pagdating sa penetration.
Sa puntong ito, meron yatang report para sa atin, si Miss Apple David.
Malaking challenge nga for NLEX na mapunan yung may iwan nitong si Dequan Jones. Sabi nga ni Coach Jimmy Alapag, it's not just the talent and the skills, but the intangibles, being a leader as he was able to develop a relationship with his teammates beyond basketball. Now, moving forward, sinabi din ni Coach Jimmy na meron na silang short list na mga pangalan na maaaring pumalit kay DJ. But they will evaluate this upcoming break kung sino nga ba yung best na mag-fit dun sa maiiwan na void. Balik sa inyo.
They've got 7 weeks to try and figure this out.
Yung relationship ni Jimmy sa Sacramento, si Westbrook kaya?
Nag-retire na doon. Kasha dito yun. 6'3 lang yun. Di ba? 6'3 lang yun. Pwede
Grabe, no? Magkatotoo kaya, no?
Coach RG, nagsimula ng chismis.
Hindi. Ano yun? Wishful thinking yun.
Paki-confirm nga, David. Westbrook just retired from the NBA. He is below 6'6". Tropa ni Coach Jimmy yan. Baka naman. Ganda ng angulo mo, Coach, ha?
Binulong mo sa akin, eh.
Nagulat nga ako. Na-excite ako bigla.
Bakit nga naman hindi? Parang ganun, no? Oo nga, no?
Abueva now part of the five para dito sa Converge. Oh, look at Baltazar slap it back, but it stays with NLEX. Roger on the run. Abueva to beat. Richie hangs. No. The beast para sa rebound. And here comes Abueva. They dump it inside. Baltazar down low. Huli. Or he misses. Gamboa with a rebound. Kinamayan mo pa yung airpods.
Yes, player ko dati yan. Arnold Gamboa, of course, played for San Miguel and also Pure Foods.
LJ dives in.
Oh, sayang. Oh!
Bahio with a putback.
Surprised basket by Bahio. His first basket in the game.
Abueva for three. Di mo bra. Gonzalez para sa rebound. Alas now part of the five. He launches it. Malamig pa para kay Kevin. That entire starting unit napalitan na ni Coach Jimmy Alabag.
Para itong starting unit rin ng Converge.
Ganun din.
Limang bago na rin to.
Oh!
Nice block.
Bahio timing this one perfectly, rejecting Baltazar. LJ on the run. Bumps into Abueva. Nilinis pa!
This is the biggest lead of NLEX right now, and they like the way they play defense, and they have one thing in mind. Make stops, run before the defense of Converge sets up, and score on fast break situation.
Kaya napahingi ng 30-second timeout si Coach Delta Pineda kasi nga patuloy ang arangkada ng NLEX dito sa late first quarter natin.
And what you don't want is Converge is just playing lackadaisical basketball right now. They're not controlling the boards.
You mentioned it, mas importante sa kanila tong laro to.
Tama. Kasi nasa taas itong NLEX eh. Sila nandun sa may laylayan banda.
Yung 30-second timeout has forced the mandatory on NLEX.
Bigat ho ang pinagdaanan ng team right now. Talagang yung mga sunod-sunod na talo, talagang low moral po yung mga bata. Nag-usap-usap po kami na one-on-one. Need to talk, need to contribute, need to find a solution kung ano ba yung mga dapat naming baguhin, i-adjust, para saan bang ilalaro ng kada isang player. Yun, lahat naman ho, we go for the team. We considered our team is like our own family. Sacrifice muna yung mga iba.
Oh, very good sound bites for Coach Delta Pineda. That is really telling everyone, particularly his team, how important playing with sense of urgency is. Dahil nga, you wake up in the morning, you ask yourself, what is my purpose? If you're a basketball player, you're not just supposed to just get a good sweat and just shoot the ball. You really have to do whatever it takes to find the ways to win para na matuwa yung mga supporters ng iyong kupunan.
And it is definitely go time na para sa Converge. Nasa number 4 nga sila, tied for third with TNT at 4 wins and 4 losses after the 7-week break, Coach RG. They have 3 games remaining. Yung dalawa doon, yung mga tinalo na nila ng round 1, Titan at Macau. But they also have TNT remaining on their card. They need to pick this one up in at least 2 of the next 3.
Golden opportunity for them. This is an import-laden conference. You're going up against a team na walang import. So advantage ka na ron. But you take a look at the numbers, these are very alarming stat lines for Converge. Number 1, rebounding. 18-9 lamang doon ang NLEX. Second, chance points. 9 lamang din sila kontra sa 2 ng Converge. So those are effort baskets, di ba? Effort na kinakailangan para mapunuan yon. Pati yung ibang mga aspeto tulad ng assist, for example, that is 6-3 advantage also for NLEX.
Yun ang nakakagulat dahil Converge takes pride in their assist game, Coach RG.
And they also love the fact that they played solid defense against Terra Firma. But this is not good defense. 28 points for a team that has no import. So that means kinakailangan talaga nilang mag-solidify sa kanilang individual coverages. Another challenge would have sufficed dun sa tira na yon ni Bahio. And yet, hindi man lang na-contest ni Baltazar.
30 puntos na ngayon para dito sa NLEX. They are up by half a case. Mikey knocks on the 4-ball, slicing that deficit to 8.
Pinigop, first basket ni Mikey, 4 kaagad.
Gonzalez burning more of that clock. There's about a 2.5 differential to end this first quarter. LJ dives in, bounces out, corner 3, Gamboa, in and out. Enough time for a heave. Mikey on the run, is he aware? Doesn't look like he is. Mikey had no idea that the first quarter was running out.
Brilliant quarter for NLEX. They scored a total of 30 points, tapos 22 lamang para sa Converge.
PBA fan!
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you, the clouds disappeared and the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now, who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me? I'll swing along, happy as ever, no longer lonely or blue, for I have been kissed by an...
Contenders challenge Asia's top teams as the 2026 NSAC College Basketball Invitational takes center stage simula po ngayong araw hanggang sa Addis East. So that's from the 14th to the 16th. Catch all the action live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel.
Oh, that tournament is presented by the Philippine Sports Commission, of course. Supported by the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Congratulations to UAAP Commissioner Jai Reyes for coming up with something like that, which is aligned to the vision of Chairman Pato Gregorio, yung tinatawag nating sports tourism. Dalhin natin ang mga ibang manlalaro dito sa ating bansa, basketball pa. So tumataas din yung level of understanding, pati yung competitive level ng ating mga college players.
Ang maganda dyan. NLEX will miss on their opening drive to open the second quarter. It is MJ Garcia with Calvin Abueva, Cameron Clark, Justin Baltasar, and Mikey Williams. Yan ang 5 para sa Converge. Katapat sina Dominic Vardo. Andiyan dyan din si JB Bahio, Evan Nelly, Kevin Alas, and Kevin Racal.
Vardo making his presence felt right away, causing one turnover against the import of the FiberXers. So he hardly played in the previous games for NLEX, but he loves the chance accorded to him by Coach Jimmy.
This is actually his first appeal.
Exactly.
Siya yung pumalit dito kay Dequan Jones sa lineup. As Racal comes up with it. Kanina pa yung mga palobong left baseline jumper nila.
Nakadalawa si Ramirez kanina, tapos nadagdagan ng isang difficult basket by Kevin Racal. Nagpunas pa nga ng pawis eh. Dahil kailangan niya. Teka, kulang pa pala ng pawis pero pumasok na yung kanyang unang tira.
Clark got away from Fajardo that time. Kasabay ko si Dominic kanina, papasok eh.
Uy!
Hindi, ito, yung the better Dominic.
Ako nandyan eh.
Okay. Mamaya pa yun, late yun, sigurado. Mamaya pa yun. Pero si Dominic Vardo, tinanong ko nga siya, ikaw daw ba? Sabi niya, ano po kuya? Ikaw daw import ngayon. Tinawanan ako eh.
Yun ang matchup niya rin eh.
Tsaka siya yung bumalit sa lineup.
Correct. Ayan, no?
Mikey, lalim ng pagdudukutan. Bahiyo para sa rebound. Pinukol kay Kevin. Alas on the run. Looking for the angle. Offensive foul.
Good defense by Calvin Abueva.
Kevin Alas saying baka daw flop. Sabi ni Calvin, hindi naabangan ka.
But if there's one thing that Abueva is really good at, it is sacrificing his body to force a turnover.
Hindi mo akalaing 38 anyos na si Calvin, ano?
Lalo na in the last 2 games niya.
Diba?
Focus na focus talaga. Tignan natin yan. Walang problema yan. He was able to slide to his left, anticipating the move of Alas. Unfortunately, another turnover. So, nabawi ng NLEX yung kanilang turnover by forcing another turnover.
NLEX up by 6. Just about 2 minutes into the second quarter. NLEX, of course, looking for win number 8 to officially clinch a quarterfinal slot. Ito namang Converge wants a leg up on TNT. And hindi lang yun, dahil yun yung katabla nila, pero makalayo sa terra firma.
Mas importante yun eh.
Ikaw, David, tingin mo?
Importante talaga yun. Agree ako sa inyong dalawa, pero alam nyo, narinig ko sa Converge huddle, settle down, slow down, communicate. Nagkakanya-kanya daw kasi itong FiberXers, pati teammate nila, nagugulat na lang sa ginagawa nila. Coach Adelka Pineda wants to see more ball movement. Lalo na daw kapag nakaka-attract ka sila ng defensive shaded area. Huwag kalimutan, pwede namang commit-out pass.
Pero doon sa pagkakataon niya, Apple, ito yung sinasabi ni Coach RG. It's all about effort. It's all about that sense of urgency. MJ Garcia crashing the board.
Out of nowhere, he was able to anticipate where the ball was going to bounce. Timed his jump so well. Chance for a three-point play for MJ Garcia. But that is just one aspect. Their ability to pile up necessary points to inch closer dito sa lamang na NLEX. But the other aspect is they just played better defense. Yung zone slowed down the execution of NLEX. They're sticking to their 2-1-2 zone. Nahihirapan ma-break ng NLEX yung ganitong klaseng depensa. Another stop. Now they're running. They have the numbers.
12 na kanina yung abante niyang NLEX. Bumaba na ngayon sa 5. Jumper hindi mo bra.
Medyo wild shot na yun eh. Walang chance.
So it is what, an 11-4. 11-4 run para dito sa Converge. Williams looking to set this one up. Abueva swings it around. Clark from the outside will attack that baseline. Cameron powers up.
And that is exactly what he needs to do. He has to be a little more aggressive. He has to demand that ball. And he has to attack his lone defender. Kailangan makakuha siya at makadilihensya siya.
Eardrop ni Dominic. Hindi mo bra. Abueva para sa rebound. Iniwan kay Mikey. He hit a 4 from right there kaninang first quarter. They dump it inside to the Beast. He fakes off Ardo. The Beast puts it up. No. Put back Baltasar. Wala. Abueva pa rin. Is fouled. Now Converge is crashing the glass.
And that is something that they lacked in the first 12 minutes. That is aggressively going for loose balls or crashing the glass because they have a distinct height advantage against NLEX. So if you're gonna sum it up with one word, effort.
Yun.
Diba? Mas maganda ang pinapakita nila dito sa second quarter.
Tignan mo naman, and that's best personified, I guess, by Calvin Abueva. That was his 7th rebound already. Only 2 points pa lang, pero 7 rebounds in 6 minutes of action. Matindi, ha?
Napakalaki nun. Dahil ang importante kasi is tumaas yung rebounding nitong FiberXers at mabawasan itong NLEX. Nabanggit natin kanina, 55.3 ang average itong NLEX as a team sa rebounds. And nobody is even averaging in double figures. So ganun katindi yung gang rebounding nitong NLEX. Pero ngayon, Calvin Abueva answering the call, making his first 2 free throws to up his total output to 4 points.
They are now on a 15-4 run to bring themselves back within 1. Torres, patay ang butike. Abueva looking to give Converge the lead. Nakalamang naman Converge 3-2 kanina. Hindi nga lang nila masungkit muli. Kevin. Over to the other side. Kapulong is back on para dito kina Coach Jimmy. Kevin no looks it out. Rakal, extra pass to the corner. Lista mo na.
Master, pagdating dyan, nag-aabang-abang lang yan. In great recognition by Rakal. He was actually open, but he passed up a good shot for his team to have a better basket, and it was answered.
Whistles blown on the other end. Looks like a foul on Rakal. That'll be the third team foul now para dito sa NLEX with still more than 7.5 remaining in this half.
Always so beautiful to see someone play unselfish basketball. He saw itong si Calvin Abueva closing out and also was able to recognize that it is the strong angle of Anthony Semerad. Why not give up that pass? Hindi naman siya pinahiya ni Anthony.
Sa dami ng gyerang pinagdaanan mo nung ikay nagko-coach pa sa PBA, Coach RG, may ibang level na motivation ba pag alam mong medyo dehado kayo papasok dahil wala kayong import?
Ang motivation mo talaga is every time you step inside the basketball court, you want to play whatever you're capable of doing just to increase your chances of winning. Nobody's gonna listen to your sad story after the game. So ganyan dapat mag-isip ang bawat maglalaro, di ba? Because it's been done before. It's not like you're doing it for the first time. Yun ang ginawa nitong NLEX in their previous game against TNT. Walang import, no problem. They were still able to grind it out and eventually they were rewarded with a victory.
And right now they have done enough to stay ahead by 4. Nagmintis pa si Arana ng kanyang unang free throw. Gusto ko yun, ha? Parang mga country song yun, ha? Nobody's gonna listen to that story.
So, parang gaganon lang ang tao,
ano ngayon? Ano ngayon? And sabi mo nga, hindi lang in the history of the PBA, this conference na nangyari yan. Last conference nangyari yan. Nakakapanalo kahit walang import.
In fact, may pressure dun sa isang kuponan na kompleto at may import.
Magba-backfire pa, no?
Tama.
Meralco na 2 beses na ganyan this season. As Bolick misses, Clark leaks out, Cameron will finish.
I remember back in the day, itong si Gary David was perfect dun sa ganung mga leak out situation. He will challenge and he will not stop. Yung momentum niya will give him that advantage and forward pass lang, easy basket. Yun ang nangyari kay Clark.
Pagkakaiba lang si David, hinto sa 3-point line.
Pag nagbabaga yung mga kamay, hindi mo mahinto.
1 on none, take a 3. Kay David lang pwede yan. Bolick against the shot clock. Di umubra, tungkap para sa rebound. Magkakataon makatablaw, makalamang muli. Pero pinamigay ng Converge yung possession. Bolick sa kabila. Against tungkap. Ini-slow mo ni Berto. Humihingi ng foul. Takbuhan na naman tayo. It is 1. Bang!
First basket for 1. And he was really struggling in the first quarter. And it's gonna improve his confidence after knocking down that shot from Rainbow Country.
Converge takes back the lead, 36-35. Up and down action ang ating natutunghayan. First, it was Clark to bring them back to within 2. And then Arana locates Juan Gomez de Leaño. Panggari David, yung 3-pointer niya.
Against the corners. If we don't have it, set this early one. Again, we got to make sure in this zone that we're touching the paint. Let's get here, draw, slide to space, attack, get another one, find the window. But again, when we touch the paint, these are the passes that are going to be open outside. It's going to be tough to get a pass in there. Hey, we're good. Let's get back to the pass. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
I-welcome natin sa Smart Araneta Coliseum ang mga bisita ng PBA, ang mga taga UET International Corporation. Hopefully you enjoy your PBA Friday. At habang ini-welcome natin sila, kita mo si Boskong, parang Focus na focus lang. Kasi alam ni Boss Com kung sino babatiin natin kaya nakasimangot. Happy birthday kay Tita Bot. Yan.
Okay.
Kaya sumimangot si Boss Com eh. Babatiin ka raw namin eh. Ito yung...
Yun ang sinasabi natin. Yung struggle talaga ni Juan Gomez de Leon. 15.4. Tapos in the previous conference, 11 or a shade over 11 points lamang. Medyo nahirapan din siya talaga makahanap ng kanyang rhythm dito sa kanyang kupunan.
Speaking of nahihirapan na umiscore dito ang NLEX. Stockton gives it up. Arana runs into 3 defenders, spins away, misses. Bolick para sa rebound. Berto at the other side has Stockton in front. Semerat for 3. Di makakuha yung pangatlo niya.
Niluwa nung bahagya. Pero lamang na itong Converge after being down by as many as 12 points in the first quarter.
They have outscored NLEX 14-5 so far in this second quarter. Clark at the post. Semerad ang bantay. Cameron spins baseline. Niluwa. Arana keeps it there. Put back no good. Clark pa rin. This time pasok yan.
This is more like it. The way they're aggressively attacking the rim or crashing the glass. They have a distinct height advantage against a very small NLEX front line.
Play of the half natin yan. Nahatid sa atin ang Sports Plus.
So kita na natin eh. Kulang na kulang yung rebounds kanina. At one point, it was an 18-9 advantage in rebounding by NLEX. Pero sa ngayon, lamang na sa rebounding itong Converge, 24-23.
Anong tingin mo dyan, Apple?
I agree. Pero ito just talking about Cameron Clark, his first game with Converge, was good. Lalo na nakapanalo sila. Pero aminado din siya na he's still trying to figure out everything on the fly. Bagong team, bagong teammates. He is trying to get accustomed to everything, understanding their schemes. Pero dun nga sa unang laro. And even here, he's keeping it simple. Just understanding yung assignment niya, yung kalaban niya, ano nga bang nilalaro. And on offense, just knowing when he can and cannot be aggressive. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat. 38-35, Converge by 3. Torres from the corner. No.
I think for Clark, he has to identify the kind of defense presented to him. Meaning, if he's posting up, it is just one-on-one, he has to be aggressive. Now, if somebody helps out, or there's an aggressive double-teaming scheme against him, then he has to look for his open teammates. Why? Because he has a lot of capable scorers from the outside. 4-point shot by Juan Gomez de Leon. 7 total points here in the second quarter.
20-5 quarter para dito sa Converge to take this 7-point lead. Paalala natin, they were already down by as many as 12 kanina. Stockton, no look to Clark. Di lang tumama. Siyempre, punas ng kamay sa short, nadulas. Bolick going 94 feet. Naramdaman na ni Berto, he's got to take over, Coach RG.
Yes, where escape now. Only 5 points, as you've mentioned. The total output of NLEX here in the second quarter, they need the scoring of Robert Bolick. Only 5 points for Berto. And big shot by Juan Gomez de Leon. Held scoreless in the first quarter, but now with a total of 7. 1 from 3 and the other one from 4.
5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists so far. Para dito kay Robert Bolick. Una ni Berto is good. The 2018 third overall pick is coming off a banner season. He was part of the mythical team last year after being twice part of the mythical second team. And he's looking to do even better this time. And he wants to lead NLEX to at the very least, a semi-final appearance.
Marapit na makuha yan. Masakit lang ang nangyari sa kanila dahil nagtatop sila sa elimination round pero matatalo sila even if they have a twice to beat advantage.
2 beses.
Yun ang masakit dun.
2 of the last 3 conferences, ganun na naging kwento. The other conference, they were on their way to the top of the team standings. Ang problema, hindi naman problema, ang sakripisyo, pinahiram si Berto sa SEA Games.
Tama yan. Nag-gold medal naman.
Nag-gold medal naman. Pero natalo sila ng 3 sunod nun. Kaya naging lower seed sila. Clark's jumper is good.
He's got that sweet stroke from 15.
14 puntos na para kay Cameron. Yun yung kailangan nga din ng ano, no? Because you've got guys like, as LJ hits a 3, you've got the just wins. You've got Baltasar, you've got Arana, you need an import na merong mid-range game.
Importante. Tapos yung pwede mong puntahan na pwedeng nasa weak side lang naman itong si Baltasar. Tingnan mo yan. Clark with the ball in his hands. On the weak side, there's a Baltasar. But no need for offensive rebounding because back-to-back hits for Cameron Clark.
Winston gets a 3 sa kabila.
Back-to-back hits rin from Rainbow Country, the Road Warriors. So slowly, offense is picking up from both these teams.
Will Converge go right back to Clark. He scored 12 of his 16 points in the second quarter so far. Clark goes to work. Offensive foul. Yun lang. That'll be his first personal pa lang.
Kung merong Calvin Abueva na napakagaling mag-draw charge para sa Converge, meron ding Anthony Semerad who does his work so well. This is part of individual scouting. Drawing another offensive foul from Cameron Clark.
In the first round, nung magkita etong NLEX at Converge, NLEX actually went off for a 42-point first quarter. That was a huge start para sa kanila, pero nabawian sila ng Converge in the second, going 37-21. Pagdating ng third quarter, almost even with the dynamic duo of Shawnee Winston and Berto Bolick doing damage. Pero nagkatalo tayo dyan sa fourth quarter. Lumamang ang NLEX dyan ng hanggang 19. They outscored Converge 31-19 in the fourth, and they picked up that 12-point win, 119-107.
NLEX plays with so much poise, especially in the end game, because they have a lot of closers. Pero ngayon, ang kinakailangan talaga nila is mag-improve itong mga local players, yung individual output nila. Ramirez is probably playing his best basketball in this conference, now with a total of 6 points.
He's 3 for 3, huh?
Perfect.
Not that. That pulls NLEX back within one. Speaking of one, Juan Gomez trying to get it to Baltasar. There's a foul from behind. And with NLEX in the penalty, this will mean free throws para sa Converge.
1:51 remaining here in the second quarter. That is how you want to execute. Get your opponent in foul trouble or team penalty, and then attack. Be aggressive. Don't settle for outside jumpers. Coach Jimmy Alapag, once upon a time, led by as many as 12 points. He scored a total of, or his team scored a total of 30 points in the first quarter alone, but defense clamped up. Maganda yung naging adjustment sa depensa ni Coach Delta Pineda. Zumona muna, nasira yung rhythm nitong NLEX, and now his team is enjoying a 2-point lead.
Baltasar, a 92% free throw shooter, goes 2 for 2. What a conference para sa kanya. Almost 15 points and 9 rebounds per game. Samahan mo ba na mahigit 1 steal per outing? Gonzalez to the left side. Winston bounces. Ramirez didn't want to pull the trigger. They swing it back out. LJ dives down, hangs in the air. What a beauty of a finish para kay Gonzalez.
He is just relying on his strength, and that is breaking down the defense. Yes, he was able to hit a shot from Rainbow Country earlier, but his ultimate power lies on his penetration.
Pero mukhang
Yun na nga eh.
kinapitan yung kanang tuhod, but he's still going all out on defense, Coach.
Can't go 2 in a row. He was hoping that another offensive foul will be called against Cameron Clark, but the second one was a flop.
Technical foul.
Yun ang mabigat doon.
Tinaga sa kanya, which also is counted as a personal foul.
Always a close call dito kay Anthony Semerad talaga. Minsan mabibiyayaan siya, but there are times also that he has a tendency to exaggerate yung kanyang mga fall.
Can't really see the... Ito, better angle. Merong off-hand nakadiin ba?
Technical free throw, Cameron Clark.
Cameron Clark at the line now for the technical shot.
Or a big call, of course, from the eyes of the NLEX coaching staff, because ang feeling nila pwedeng tawagan ng offensive foul, but instead flopping violation was called against Anthony Semerad, and another 2-point lead for Converge.
Ang good news, bad news dyan. At least unang personal lang ni Semerad at technical lang yung tinawag, kaya isang free throw lang. Pero as compared to a blocking foul na dalawang free throw, pero now, even if he's a foul niya, he's got to watch it the rest of the way. If he got called for another one, kick out.
Yes.
Speaking of kick out, they get it over to Sean, and he has come to life in the second frame.
You know, from a coaching standpoint, you always want to tell your players to make an extra pass, because that is such a difficult coverage for the defense. And we're seeing it time and again sa execution nitong NLEX.
Winston now with a total of 8 points. That after only scoring 2 in that first quarter.
This time a good setup job by Juan Gomez de Leaño. Nothing to do for Baltazar, but just go for a quick up and the automatic 2.
Lamang na naman ang Converge, 51-50. There's about a 12-second differential between the clocks. LJ isolated kontra kay Baltazar. LJ getting around. Huli! With a help defense mula kay Bolick, but a foul is whistled. Well, pati braso inabot daw.
I want to see that. Feeling ko ang ganda ng depensa ni Poli.
It was clean up top.
Malinis sa taas. It was just the momentum of LJ Gonzalez. But yung vertical jump ni Policarpe was not able to violate yung cylinder accorded to a defensive player.
So LJ at the line looking to reclaim the lead para dito sa NLEX. Labindalawang puntos na para dito kay Gonzalez.
Nung nag-26 siya, alam mo yung kumpiyansa niya talagang tataas . Tapos nag-best player of the ball game pa. Perfect from the free throw line.
Kaya naman ang NLEX sumugal, pinili ito 5th overall kahit na isang buong komperensyang hindi pa nakalaro, ano? Namuhunan ang NLEX dito kay LJ.
Maski marami silang gwardiya sa team na yan, pero nakita nila game changer kasi itong si LJ.
Winston misses. Di naaabot yan. Uy, nagis pa! Muntik pa! Para kay Poli pala.
Layo .
Hindi, pero kung sakali, akala ko kasi wala nang oras. Yun naman.
Okay.
But this second quarter definitely has belonged to Converge. And they were led here by their import, Cameron Clark.
And thanks to their defense also, it definitely stepped up. They had a lot of stops, which gave itong si Cameron Clark naman a lot of options also to dissect the defense and score a lot of baskets against a one-on-one defense. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 8 out of 16 from the field.
13 of those 17 dito sa second quarter ibinuhos para dito kay Cameron Clark. Kaya naman, they outscored itong NLEX 29-21 at naging tabla ang ating labanan 51-51. Ibe-breakdown ni Coach Ryan Gregorio ang mga pangyayari sa unang 24. Maya-maya lang sa ngayon. Kami po ay magbe-break.
All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this team by defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
RJ Aparientos.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this team by defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
RJ Aparientos.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champions, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this TBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
Parientos.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champion, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the 3.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this TBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
Parientos.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champion, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the 3.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel. All the best sports action is right here. Never miss a play.
It's now alive and well, this TBI defensive stop of the half.
We'll take it.
Look at this pass galing kay
Good fake.
Parientos.
Yeah, there was a hit on the left arm. George.
A win.
Your champion, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
Showing us Why she is one of the top players in the country.
He eventually gets the three.
Or a big moment.
Big shot mula kay Juan Gomez Deliano.
Watch the games on any device, anytime and anywhere. Live and for free on the One Sports YouTube channel.
Kung saan lumamang ng hanggang 12 ang importless na NLEX. Converge has clawed their way back. Tabla ang ating labanan sa 51 at the half ng penultimate game before the FIBA and Asian Games break ng Governor's Cup ng inyong PBA. Still coming to you live from the Smart Araneta Coliseum on RPTV. Ating kakwentuhan pa rin, 3-time PBA champion coach Ryan Gregorio. Ganda na nasimula na NLEX pero nagpakita na ng pangil ang Converge.
Very impressive. Yung second quarter nito Converge, they made a lot of good adjustments that stymied the offensive attack of NLEX, pati yung kanilang rhythm offensively because of the zone that Converge employed. Medyo nag-slow down yung scoring nitong NLEX. And not only that, I thought effort was a huge difference maker here for Converge. Both these teams are actually struggling from the field. Parehong 38% yan. Mas marami ng bahagya at mas maganda yung shooting sa free throws itong NLEX. 9 out of 11, 7 out of 10 naman dito sa Converge. But let me focus on the other two. 32 rebounds for Converge. But it was 18 to 11 advantage yan kanina nitong NLEX ng first quarter. Tapos nakabawi 21 to 13 sa second quarter sa rebounding itong Converge. Second chance points, halos ganun din ang istorya. Tambak yan ng first quarter. 9 to 4 yung lamang nitong NLEX sa second chance points. But in the second quarter, it was 5 to 4 advantage Converge. Kaya nakabalik itong Converge dahil they're playing with a lot of force and they have what you call discipline direction. They know what to do in the second quarter.
Cameron Clark actually spearheaded that second quarter comeback, scoring 13 of those 17 in that frame. Juan Gomez, bokya yan ng first quarter, pero nag-iising na pagdating ng second. Sa kabila, si Shawnee Winston din, maganda yung second quarter. LJ's been steady all throughout the first half.
This is what NLEX likes. It's a slow-scoring game. Both teams are struggling from the field. We saw that sa kanilang parehas na field goal percentage. But this will be to the advantage of NLEX. Dahil wala nga silang import eh. So they want a slow-paced kind of a ball game. They want it a little ugly. Ibig sabihin, yung talagang grind-out kind of a game. Pag ganito yung laban at dumikit lang itong NLEX sa bandang huli, hindi pa nakakasigurado itong Converge.
At bago natin simulan ng third quarter, mas silipin pa natin o mas himayin pa natin yung mga pangyayari ng first half. It's gotta be all about the hustle, Coach RG.
You see this first quarter performance of the Road Warriors. You see guys not just watching the ball, they're moving, they're doing a lot of things on the weak side. Look at the cut first of Rogers and the putback of Bahio. That is exactly what you want if you're giving an isolation to one guy. In the second quarter, iba naman ang nangyari rito. Pagka-penetrate nitong si Garcia, he was not able to make a basket. But look at the hustle board. This time around, Calvin Abueva, who always provides the effort para sa kanyang kupunan, nagkabaliktad. Effort kitang-kita rito sa NLEX in the first 12 minutes. In the second quarter, it was the other way around. And that is why at the end of 24 minutes, tabla tayo at 51. Well-played ball game so far, even if the Road Warriors are playing without an import.
Ito si Abueva may only have 4 points but he's got 7 rebounds already, matching the total of their import in Cameron Clark. Sa kabila naman, wala pang humihigit sa 5 rebound para dito sa NLEX. But you've talked about that. They do not have one guy in particular who dominates the glass. They do it by committee.
They do not have a Rodney Brundial.
Yeah.
Who gets like 23 in one game. In the previous game, 17. Ito yung spread. Kitang-kita mo na talagang nagtatrabaho. They're not just relying on one guy who will dominate the rebounding. They're actually asking everyone to go for like 3 per game, 5 per game, 6 per game. And at the end of the game, you'll just see it in our stat line. 55 rebounds total for the Road Warriors, #1 in the league. Nakakabilib yung ganong mga numero.
Third quarter now underway. Arana is with MJ Garcia. Andiyan din si Mikey Williams, Cameron Clark, and Calvin Abueva para sa Converge. NLEX naman will feature Shawnee Winston, Berto Bolick, Brandon Ramirez is there, as well as Enoch Valdez and Anthony Samarad.
Nice attack, partner. And why do I like that attack? Because they started in with Clark getting the ball, helping defense naman. Pinakita ng NLEX, binigay kay Williams. Tapos binalik na naman dito kay Clark. That is what you want when you run your offense. Turnover naman ang nangyari kaagad para rito sa Road Warriors.
Natapak sa sideline. Pagbuelo off the fake. Etong si Tony Samerad. At this point, merong report para sa atin, si Miss Apple David.
It's the zone defense of Converge that slowed down NLEX yung second quarter. Waterloo pa naman daw nila yon according to assistant coach Borgie Hermida. Now, in the second half, kung patuloy yung zona nitong Converge, ang kailangan daw nilang gawin, atakihin and touch the paint. And then, feed to the open passes hanggang sa makakuha sila na magandang tira. Ang Converge naman, yes, again, zone talaga. They were able to clamp up on defense. And kung ma-resolve man daw yan nitong NLEX dito sa third quarter, then still, they have to strive to make things uncomfortable for the shooters of the Road Warriors. Balik sa inyo.
Miss Apple, pakisabi kay Coach Borgie, nangongopya siya kay Coach RD. Yun ang binanggit ni Coach RD nung halftime.
Pero may nagulat ako. Nagulat ako dahil inamin nila na mahina sila sa zone attack or the zone offense. But that is one thing. You have to understand what your weaknesses are because you get better on the things that you emphasize. This one is a really funny sequence. Kuha ni Abueva, Akman titira, short.
Akala niya si Rudy Hatfield siya. Si Hatfield gumanon, di ba, nakahiga?
Yes. But going back to NLEX, first of course is you have to identify what your weaknesses are and try to work on that one. Another weakness that we're seeing here consistently is the inability of their tall players to sprint down on defense, to defend. Two guys, Baltazar, Arana sa fast break attack.
Arana now with a total of 6 points. Winston, 3 ball, good.
Mr. Smooth. This guy doesn't show panic. He's one of the best closers also here for NLEX. Their best closer, of course, is Robert Bolick. But because of Winston, nakakatakot na dahil pwede nang dumisisyon si Bolick, either make a basket or make an extra pass.
Garcia for 3. Kumalog palabas. Valdez para sa rebound. Winston again. Garcia meets him at that 3-point line. Bolick ang didiscarte. Berto puts his head down all the way to the hole.
Where's the defense? It is difficult to guard Robert Bolick one-on-one. Kailangan meron kang second-line defense, may third-line defense ka. Otherwise, it's gonna be an easy basket for Berto.
NLEX reclaims the lead, 56-55, almost 3 minutes into the third. Abueva going to work. Big spin by the Beast. Niluwalang. Everything but the basket there, Coach RG.
Ganda ng maneuver na yon ni Calvin Abueva. Nakakapanghinayang dahil we hear oohs and ahs from our spectators here in Smart Araneta. He found himself open, but he lost his balance, and as a result, he was not able to make a basket. Chance once again for NLEX to increase their 1-point advantage.
Patuloy nga po ang pagpasok ng mga tao sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum on this Payday Friday as Shawnee Winston knocks home another 3, his second of the third frame.
Now, if you stay with the zone defense for a long period, the offense will be able to adjust. Nakahanap na ng opening itong si Winston to attack the zone.
Clark backing up, turnaround Jay, good.
That's a difficult shot, but it's nice, of course, if you have an import that you can go to pag kinakailangan mong dumilihin siya.
21 puntos para kay Clark.
Tao na itong Converge.
Bolick gets deep. Kept the pivot down. Valdez tries his hand. JB Bahio with a big offensive rebound. Berto for 3. Di mo bra. Look at Abueva keep Ramirez on his back. It's going to be a foul on Brandon. Excellent box out, Coach RG.
Yes, just always get the inside position. Every time somebody takes a shot and you are on defense, make sure you get the inside spot para may advantage ka talaga. Over the back, tinawag dun kay Ramirez eh.
Arana contra Ramirez. Those two big bodies going at each other. Bitin yung tira. Bahio with a board. Bahio on the push. JB trying to go 94 feet. Di mo bra. Kanya pa rin yung cleanup.
Just knowing again and anticipating where the ball was going to bounce. Effort basket once again for Bahio.
Clark against Bahio. Pull-up jumper na naman. How do you stop that?
napakahirap. Yung ganun mga tira, parang Michael Jordan yung mga ganun eh. Yung fall-away jumper, back to the basket, and then his elevation is enough for him to take an accurate shot from the perimeter. But strong reply by Robert Bolick. He couldn't understand why he missed yung initial shot niya. Prior to that one, wide open. Ito, medyo may contestron and still he was able to shoot it and make it.
Clark, pinhawi naman sa kabila.
Alam mo, nauubos na ng buwang itong middle quarters ni Cameron Clark. He only scored 4 points in the first quarter, but now he has a total of 26.
9 dito sa third, 13 dun sa second. Ramirez with a layup. Here comes Converge. Lamang ng apat ang NLEX, 66-62. Garcia thought about it, drives closer, pulls up, off the window, hindi umubra. Bahio para sa board. Forward pass to Berto. Berto tracks back. No! Berto this tournament shoots 38% from that distance. Abueva trying to calm things down. They go to the post. Clark puts his head down. Bahio draped all over him. This time he bothers him enough. Berto on the push. Bounces to Bahio. Napitawan lang ni JB.
Sayang yun. Hindi lang nakuha ni Bahio yung bola, but he was already open. Nasalo lang na yun.
Juan Gomez de Leaño nagpapalik para dito sa Converge. Pahinga si Garcia. Sa kabila naman, upo muna si Ramirez. Si Kapulong ang binalik ng NLEX.
7 total points for Juan Gomez de Leaño. 1 from 3 and the other one from 4.
Nangalahati na po ang ating ikatlong yugto. 4 ang hinahabol ng Converge. Clark puts it up again. In and out this time. Juan Gomez bothers the transition play ng NLEX. Ball will remain with the white shirts, pero meron mo ng timeout with 5:47 remaining in the third.
Hands dito ulit sa ating victory. Oras na naman para sa ating TNT.
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you. The clouds disappeared and the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune. For no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me? I'll swing along happy.
Siguro yung last conference medyo kumakaba. This conference medyo nagkakakumpiyansa na. Pag pinasok nga ako, yung minuto ko, tatrabahuin ko eh. Pinakamaganda dito, nakuha namin yung fast break namin eh. Yung mga attack namin, yung running namin. Pagkakuha ng rebound, takbo agad. Wala nang badging kasi yun yung namin talaga, strength namin eh. Tumakbo. Kung hindi ka tatakbo, may iwanan ka.
Para sa mga nakalimot baka lang, Abueva was the second overall pick in 2012. 2013 Rookie of the Year, a 2-time Best Player of the Conference, a 4-time Mythical Team Member, a 2-time Mythical Second Team Member, and a 2-time All-Defensive Team Member. Hindi pa tapos yung resume na dyan, pero nakashoot na kasi, kaya tigilan na.
Pinabayaan nga kita para magtuloy-tuloy ka. Pwede pa naman.
Yung resume ni Abueva speaks for itself, di ba? As we take a look at this play of the game na hatid sa atin ang Sports Plus. Cameron Clark really doing damage now, Coach RJ.
Oh, sensational connection too between Juan Gomez de Leaño and the streaking Cameron Clark. Eye in the sky play. Another big opportunity to score 3 on this possession, and he nails it. He now has a total of 29. And more importantly, isa lang inahabol nitong Converge.
Still 5 and change remaining in the third. Bajío from the outside gives it up to Gonzalez. Nagbalik na si LJ para dito sa NLEX. Racal is there as well. The one-hander ni Kay Rats, di umubra. Rebound Kapulong. Putback is good.
Another offensive rebound. A strong putback once again, this time from Kapulong.
Alec nagmamadali. Offensive foul. And looks like Stockton got the brunt of that. Siya nanapituan ng offensive foul, nakahawak pa siya sa kanyang muka.
It is very important really if you're Stockton. Yes, you want to push the ball. You want to speed up the tempo of the game, but you should never be in a hurry. Look at that one. Offensive foul was called against Stockton. Inadvertent. No, not enough. Nasira lang yung headband.
Tatlo kalaban eh. Parang pwede ka mag-pullback pag ganyan.
So kumbaga, hindi naman talaga tinamaan at sinadya.
Pero re-reviewin dahil nga above the shoulder yung tama.
Tsaka nagulo yung headband.
Yan. Baka above the head na yan, sabi nga ni Sir Seb.
Hangin yun. Wala yun.
Yung momentum din kasi nung balikan niya carried him to the midsection of Racal. Siyempre, natural reaction nun, pababa rin yung braso, di ba? Pero titignan natin.
But if you're on defense, you're up against 3 defenders, di ba? So that means it's good collapsing defense. Help side stance was available for NLEX. Good sacrifice by Robert Bolick by drawing that charge. But they might probably look at a different angle.
Baka second motion na.
Actually, baka hindi yung sa ulo eh. Di ba? Baka yung kay Racal eh.
Yun nga, yung kay Racal. Siya yung tumama.
So hindi yung kay Gonzalez.
After the fact na meron ng offensive foul nung nangyari.
Tingnan natin ha.
Hindi ba kamay ni Racal
Walang problema dun eh.
Yun si Racal eh.
Ayun
kamay ni
meron.
Racal. Pero midsection ka tinamaan, natural reaction, tiklop ka.
Correct.
Both ways, they can argue both ways. Let's see. Pero technical lang to kung sakali. Or wala. Play on. Incidental. You called it. Incidental contact.
Masyadong matagal yung upo, pero napaka-konti ng contact.
Yan. 68-65, NLEX by 3. Less than 5 natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Unang offering pa lang ito. On this PBA Friday on RPTV, mamaya-maya, an all-important encounter between Meralco and Barangay Ginebra.
Blockbuster yon.
Ang tindi nun kasi parehong nangangailangan na talaga.
Ilalim sila eh. Tapos may bagong import sa Meralco. Alam naman natin ang Pilipino. Parating mahilig kumilatis ng mga bagong import dyan. And speaking of kilatisin ng bagong import, pangalawang laro pa lamang nitong si Cameron Clark. Nagpapakita na ng ganun. 31 na.
22 to nakaraan, 31 na ngayon, third quarter pa lang.
Kuha niya na eh. Tapos yung trust level ng kanyang mga local teammates, kitang-kita na, binibigyan siya ng pasa parati.
May personal pride na rin ba yan? Na baka sinabihan, huy, walang import ng kalaban.
Tama. So kailangan talaga magpakita siya dahil sa mga ganitong mga pagkakataon, malaki talaga ang pressure para sa isang team na may import na mag-deliver.
Na-warning naman yata yung flat. You get a verbal warning, wala nang announcement, yung rep lang magsasabi, pero pag pinangalawa mo, tatagain ka. Matik yan.
Ganun ba?
Tinanong ka na sa mga ref yan eh. Pagkano,
yung kay Anthony Semerad na
pangalawa na kanina eh. Kaya sinabi, second infraction of a flop.
Okay.
Yan.
Okay.
Mamaya
pakinggan.
Mamaya ulit. Sabi,
tatanong ko kay Dom kung maniniwala kami sa'yo.
Pag si Dom tinanong mo, hindi pa rin alam. Kahit na ipaliwanag mo, napakahirap paintindi. Here's what happened that previous one.
Kita natin to. So, foul. Diba? Tapos may warningan din kaya yung flop ni Calvin Abueva.
One nation, one team, one dream. Support Team Philippines as our finest athletes take on Asia's best at the 20th Asian Games in Nagoya, Japan. Witness every triumph, every challenge, and every moment of pride. Simula po sa September 10 all the way to the 4th of October, only on Signal. Siyempre, habang tinututukan natin lahat yung defending champion Gilas Pilipinas basketball team natin, maraming ibang atletang maglalaban dyan at maraming magdadala ng pride para sa Pilipinas.
Sa basketball lamang, yung women's team natin will also play in the Asian Games. Pati yung ating 3x3 teams. Yung men's team natin under 23, yung women's team natin under 23 rin. At saka, alam mo na, sa ibang larangan, nandyan ang boxing, nandyan ang gymnastics, yung athletics, tennis.
Siyempre.
Di ba?
Sasabay lang yata sa US Open yan kaya hindi natin sure. Ayaw naman natin ma-eliminate na maaga para makapaglaro.
Gusto natin mapanood si Alex Ihala.
Speaking of Alex, bukas na ng umaga, Cincinnati Open.
Correct.
She drew a bye in round 1, bukas round 2. Umaga yan. Hindi magiging madaling araw yan, palagi center court main event na prime time na yan. Mga alas 8 yan tingin ko.
Aba.
I will double check. Palaging alas 8 na yan. Hindi na siya napupunta sa alauna alas 2 ngayon.
Puya time yun pero pinagpupuyatan pa rin ng mga Pilipino yan. Samantala,
kasi alas 8 din ng gabi yun, East Coast. Diba? Sa Cincinnati. Kapulong, thought about the 3. Slow-mo's his way to the spin. Hand time move! Or ika nga ni Bo Belga, ham time.
Oh, this guy's playing with a lot of confidence. Attacking the defense of Justin Baltazar. Now he has a total of 5 points. Tapos ang NLEX, lamang pa rin ng 3 puntos samantala offensive rebound. This guy needs to play better. And in order for him to play better, he has to see the floor longer. Napakaikli ng kanyang playing time in the first 2 quarters, so hindi niya makuha yung kanyang rhythm. Look at him, because of his height, his length, his ability to anticipate and get offensive rebounds. After this timeout, he will go to the free throw line to shoot his bonus.
Remember, it's 1, 5B here, 4 here. The first is the screen here. That's the first look. Then it's the cleanup. Enter. Then it's screen, screen.
Juan Gomez de Leaño, the second overall pick from this season's draft. Inaantay ng Converge ang kanyang bounce back. Maganda minuto niya, steady back in the Comms Cup, even in the Philippine Cup. Pero dito medyo nakalog yung minuto niya at the beginning of the Comms Cup, but he started to get it back. Eh, na-expect natin, gumanda na rin yung mga numero niya.
Lalong-lalo na yung kanyang field goal shooting. Only 37% from the field. Tapos 3 out of 21 from the 3-point area. He's definitely better than those averages. Mas magaling talaga ito si Juan Gomez de Leaño. Pero yun na nga, nangangapa, naninibago kung minsan. But ang assessment kasi natin dito kay Juan, palaruin mo lang, 38 to 42 minutes per game. Sorry sa mga kapwesto ni Juan Gomez.
Yun ang kailangan
That is what is required for him to play his optimum level of basketball.
Yung kay Alex Ayala pala, mamayang gabi pa lang simula ng round 1.
Okay.
Mamayang alas 11 ng gabi hanggang bukas na umaga na yan. Dahil siyempre Cincinnati time. Kaya sa linggo pa maglalaro si Alex. Round 2 na siya, nakabay sa round 1. 72 all as we approach the final 2 minutes of the third. Gonzalez hangs in the air.
Grabe talaga sa open court itong si Speedy Gonzalez. Di ba? Hindi lang talaga sa bilis ng takbo, nagkakapi pa sa ere. Oh, back-to-back turnovers here for Converge.
Alas over to Racal. They go to LJ. 3-ball. Bam! 5-0 personal run para kay Gonzalez.
This is just your typical rhythm player. He gets his confidence from his layups. Pag nakashoot niya sa ng kanyang layup, kaya na ng tumira at may kumpiyansa na pagdating sa labas.
17 puntos na para kay Speedy Gonzalez. Clark, crossover, pull up. Not that time. Last touch daw si Racal.
Walang challenge.
Sa harap ni Coach Jimmy, sabi ni Coach Jimmy, okay lang.
Samantala, look at this speed of LJ and his hang-time ability.
Yung Mexicanong cartoon character yun, di ba? Si Speedy Gonzalez. Pwede. A minute and 23 natin. Challenge na nga ba?
Ay, pwede ba?
Sa possession pwede. Sa foul lang hindi. Challenge na. Naniwala si Coach Jimmy dito.
Okay.
Nung una
kasi may foul eh.
Nung una kasing initian ni Coach Jimmy, wag mo na.
Pero sigurado siya eh.
Siguro si Coach
Diba?
Borgie o somebody behind them said, sige, pwede. Kasi foul or no foul, wala nang challenge ngayon eh.
I-remind lang natin ang mga late tuners natin na lamang itong NLEX 77-72. Umpisa pa lang, wala na silang import.
Oo nga.
Ganito kataas itong nilalaro nitong NLEX.
Inaantay pa nilang pumirma si Russell Westbrook.
Inulit mo ah.
Sabi ni Coach RG.
Hindi.
Si Coach RG nagbanggit niyan.
Nabanggit lang natin.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, bakit hindi?
Baka sakali lang.
Suggestion lang.
Baka sakali lang naman. Of course, we are on the verge of a 7-week break as everybody gets ready for the FIBA window and the Asian Games going back to back. October pa ang balik natin.
Yung slow-mo, oh.
Sino nga ba?
Alam mo, yung initial call ni referee Tantay is ball, same ball, Converge, pero kinuntest yun eh, challenge yun ng Road Warriors.
Kaya si Rep Jeff ang magpapaliwanag eh.
Oo. Kung hindi naman conclusive, di ba?
After po na review, last touch po si Kevin Lacal. So, ang challenge po ng NLEX is not successful.
Yan, kita tong angulo na to, di ba? Ito rin ang nakita from the vantage point of referee Tantay. It was really Kevin Racal. So, Kevin Racal, paano pagkakatiwalaan? Di ba?
Hindi ba pwedeng,
sigurado siya.
Hindi ba pwedeng si Rep Jeff? Kita po sa review. Last touch si Racal. So, tama ako. Hindi ba pwede? Tama ako.
Bakit nga ba? Pwede naman yun.
May trash talk eh, no?
Very powerful yung microphone. Ayun.
Sabi sa inyo.
Correct. Itong si Juan Gomez de Leaño this time did not opt to pass. Instead, he just went for a basket and he was able to score.
Jumper doesn't work. Converge can inch closer or even tie it up here. 1 at 9 points. Bounces to Arana. Fakes the pass to Concepcion. Arana in trouble. 3 guys around him. Ball taken away by Semerad. Gonzalez. Nahanap yung angulo papunta kay Alas.
This is not a very quick lineup para rito sa Converge because they're playing with the 3 bigs. So this is what Alalas is actually waiting for. Maalat yung kanyang half-court shots or shots from the 3-point area. Pero sa fast break, maasahan pa rin.
Gomez de Leaño makes his move. Concepcion for 3. He's 0 for 2. Usually, dead shot din yan si Archie, ano, from that 3-point line. Shoots about 50% from there. Last shot time na ba? May mga isa't kalahating segundang diferensya ang ating mga orasan. NLEX lead is 5. Gustong dagdagan ni Speedy. 2 to shoot. Gonzalez threw it up. No go.
Another strong quarter for the Road Warriors. The third quarter belongs to the Road Warriors, outscoring itong Converge 28-23.
Way through 3 frames. Balik niya sa PBA noong nakaraan, 22. Ngayon, 31 na para dito kay Double C Cameron Clark. And he has powered Converge into a tie kaninang third quarter. How about this matchup between these two Gilas guards? Juan Gomez with 9-5 and 7. Berto Bolick with 12-5 on 4 sa kabila. Let's see what they do in the final 12 minutes of this one. Hindi lang yung mga premyadong point guard, pati mga two guard natin in Winston and Gonzalez. Itong tandem na to para sa NLEX has really given them back control of the game. Kaya lamang sila ng 5 as we open this fourth and final frame. Gonzalez will stay on the floor. Kasama niya si Kevin Alas, Tony Semerad. Andiyan dyan din si Arvin Gamboa and Brandon Ramirez. Kevin puts it on the deck. His pass taken away by Baltazar. Justin on the run to Concepcion.
Good stop, brother. And resulting to an easy basket for Archie Concepcion.
Kasama ng dalawa, itong sila Juan Gomez de Leaño, Justin Arana, and Junel Policarpio. Another blank there para dito sa NLEX. Ang Road Warriors hinahanap ang kanilang ika-8 panalo ngayong Governor's Cup against a solitary loss. Ito namang Converge. Gusto masungkit na yung kanilang ika-5 after losing. But they won their first 3, lost 4 in a row, is coming off a big win over Terrafiero. They want to go back-to-back again.
And this is a big chance for them. Walang import ang kalaban. Juan Gomez de Leaño pinalitan ni MJ Garcia.
Sa kabila naman si Bahio ang nagbabalik para kay Semerad. Garcia. Down the middle he goes. MJ, no! Arana, put back, good!
Finally another basket from Justin Arana. Only his 8th point in the ball game. Not enough touches for Justin Arana.
Gonzalez dumps it to Ramirez. Brandon trying to carve out space, forced to kick it out. Bahio reaches for it. JB to Brandon, 3-ball. No! Arvin inside, clean up is good.
Always difficult trying to block out a guy coming from the perimeter. So napakahirap talaga. All of a sudden, nandun na si Gamboa for another stick back.
81-78, NLEX by 3. Arana finally gets himself in double digits.
Finally, also, they're going to the right place. They're just waiting for Baltazar to see first what the defense is going to provide. And from the weak side, Arana is there cutting strong.
That is our GAC game-changing play. Hatid sa atin ang GAC.
Why are we looking for the production of Arana? It is because this is what he can do from the point production. 22.1 points per game tonight, only 10 points. Rebounds, 8.2 down to 6. Field goal is 63%. Ibig sabihin yan, every time you go to him at least 10 times, he's gonna score 6 times. So napakataas na porsyento nyon. So kailangan talaga hanapin itong si Arana.
Ito, titignan natin kung makaka-score din. Pang-10 punta din natin kay Apple.
Yung mga dating imports ng Converge, puro mga guardia. Pero ngayon, naka-rotation na ni Justin Baltazar at Justin Arana. Sabi ni Arana, nakakakuha sila ng magandang pahinga. Ang nangyayari kasi dati, sagad yung minuto nila. Pagdating ng fourth quarter, hapong-hapo na sila. Hindi na sila makadepensa ng maayos, hindi na makagalaw ng maganda. So ngayon, na ma-expect daw na with enough rest within the game, they can perform better in the final period. Balik sa inyo.
Yun naman pala, pacing naman pala. Tignan natin, ano? Because Arana's only played less than 18 minutes tonight. Tignan natin kung makakasagad nga ngayong fourth frame. Concepcion threw up a prayer. Clark cleans it up.
What a gem for a reinforcement itong si Clark, because he's also happy just to be off the ball. So he will work hard trying to get offensive rebounds also. Tapos kaya niya rin pag siya yung pinupuntahan. So this is a shot by Concepcion, way off, way short. But look at Clark just fighting in traffic, scoring on another basket. Now his total is 33 points. Karim Abdul-Jabbar na.
Yeah. Excuse me, si Arana, 21 minutos na pala naglalaro as Arvin Gamboa glides through to tie the game at 83. It's a 9-4 quarter so far para dito sa Converge. Garcia swings. Policarpio sumubok ng 3.
Timely basket by Policarpio. Sumubok muna itong Road Warriors. Biglang nakitaan ng open look. Itong si Policarpio. Hindi naman niya binigo ang kanyang kupunan.
That makes it a 12-4 quarter now para dito. Just like the second quarter, dun nag-fight back itong Converge. Let's see when Abueva checks back in as well as JP Bahio hits from about 14.
That is his specialty. Back in the day, merong player na ganyan, partner. Si Freddy Abuda. Diba? Yung ganong pa face up lang. Tapos perimeter jumper. Basket.
10 puntos na rin para dito kay JB. Converge almost lost it. Concepcion. Doesn't work. JB with a board. Now na si Shawnee. Winston kicks. Bolick rises. No! Policarpio and Bahio as well as Ramirez diving for it.
This is what we really expect. Everyone diving for loose balls. Foul will be called against Bahio that time. So Policarpio, getting a lot of positive minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout muna para kina Coach Jimmy Alapag. Converges up by 1, 86-85.
Shot, don't worry about it. You're gonna get another one. Hey. Gonna go 77 away. Take a look. Coming here. Shoney. I got Brandon.
Netong nakaraan lang. Netong NLEX nga. Trying to bounce back from their first loss of the tournament. Took on the TNT Tropang 5G, but in the third quarter, lost their import. DJ, etong si Dequan Jones. Pero that fourth quarter, all the way to overtime, na pinwersa ni Berto Bolick, NLEX found a way to pull out the W.
Very impressive victory, of course, by the Road Warriors. It was not just Robert Bolick. Yes, Robert sent the game to OT, but it was LJ Gonzalez who did a lot of damage in the overtime period. And look at our situation right now from the vantage point of Converge. You're up by 1 point. That is okay with 8 minutes remaining. But this is what you don't like. You are within striking distance. If you are the Road Warriors, you're happy to be in this situation because they have a lot of closers. Nakakatakot to. So for Converge to secure a victory, kailangan lumayo sila ng bahagya in the last 7 minutes of play.
Look at how patient NLEX is here. Bahio hits it again!
Another beautiful extra pass. Fantastic execution. Just a lot of unselfish plays here for the Road Warriors. Now, another 2-3 defense being employed by the white shirts.
87-86, NLEX back ahead. Arana kicks. Concepcion, pagbuelo, natapak sa sideline.
Concepcion not really doing a lot of positive things right now for his team.
And now Calvin Abueva will check back in. Pati na rin si Mikey Williams. Pahinga na muna si Poli at si Concepcion. So si Baltasar na lang, abangan natin kung kailan babalik.
And even one Gomez de Leaño.
Dalawa nga pala yan, nandiyan pa. Just over 7 minutes remaining sa first game ng ating PBA Friday dito sa RBTV. Shawnee Bebuelo. Nice fake, dalawa kumagat. Ganda ng pagkakahatak ng handbrake.
Biglang promeno pero lumipad na yung kanyang dalawang defenders. So I'm just looking at the number of guys who can just take over here for the Road Warriors. So we've seen it time and again. Robert Bolick, give the ball to him. He will make a good decision in the end game. Even Winston. Si Winston is a closer. And now, nadagdagan pa palang LJ Gonzalez. So nakakatakot talaga itong Road Warriors. So makahanap ng magandang import. Napapalit dito kay Jones. then this team is really going to be a strong contender in this conference.
Winston with a split, giving NLEX a 2-point lead as Tony Semerad checks in para dito kay Ramirez. And it is going to be MJ Garcia manning point para sa Converge. Abueva goes all the way across. Mikey back to MJ. Clark back to Abueva. The Beast makes his move, flips it up, doesn't work. Clark with a rebound, put back, it's good.
Where would they be without the performance of this guy? Another offensive rebound. That is the weakness of a zone. Talagang susceptible ka na makuhaan ng maraming offensive rebounds. 6 deadlocks, 8 lead changes, very close game. 4 na asitaw-laod, 4 na 8. 2 asitaw-la pa yung numero.
Pwede rin ano?
Sino?
Bayani at Bayani. 8-8 na, 8-8 pa.
Correct. 18 si Asi, di ba? Oh, tama.
Garcia gives it up to Abueva. Arana was pleading for it. Garcia takes it himself. Hang time move is good.
He had no choice. Shot clock was winding down. He wanted to get even Abueva an open look, but he decided the right way.
Bolick, extra pass to the corner. 3 ball. No!
Oh, look at Tayo getting the loose ball and the offensive rebound again.
Shawnee for 3. No! Under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Abueva di discarte back over to Mikey. Si Mikey Williams, 4 points pa lang so far. Hit that 4. Thought about the second one, drives closer, 3-pointer, in and out. Arana clean up, niluwarin.
Sayang naman yung putback na yun.
May halong malas
yun
na yun. Gamboa left alone. Could not make it pay. Abueva para sa board.
Wide open look, not a bad shot at all. But if you're that wide open, you have to knock it down.
Si Abueva, 12 rebound na rin sa bakbakan na ito. Arana, Mamemuerza gets the basket, may kasama bang foul.
We always talk about discipline, direction, and offense for Converge. This is already winning time, so you have to give it to your resident scorers. That was a good look. Baseline drop step, and one chance for a 3-point play. Arana is definitely humming here in the fourth.
The Just Twin Towers putting in the numbers. Ito nga ni Apple, medyo pinacing yung kanilang mga minuto, pero we expect them na isagad ng lahat ngayong fourth.
Kita naman natin, napakataas pa ng energy level itong si Justin Arana. He only has 13 points, still way off dun sa kanyang conference average na more than 22 points per ball game. But the important thing is hindi pa tastas, hindi pa talagang running on fumes, ika nga, or running on an empty tank. You know that he's still capable of playing with a higher energy, and he just completed his 3-point play. Converge now up by 5 points.
93-55. Nasa ating scoreboard. Team owner.
Oh, yes.
Dennis Uy. Attendance para dito sa Converge. Bolick has Juan Gomez de Leaño in front of him. Bahio on the slide. Nice flyby. JB Bahio now with 14 points.
Ang galing kombinasyon yun eh. Engine brake tapos handbrake. Diba? Dalawang puntos na naman para rito kay JB Bahio.
Pero Converge has outscored NLEX 19-11 so far. In this fourth quarter, Arana continues the onslaught para sa FiberXers.
And that is why you need a facilitator like Juan Gomez de Leano. He knows what to do. Just get the ball in the hands of Justin Arana.
Bolick directing traffic. Semerad ang gusto niya mag-pick. Winston from the left side. Nagtinikling sa baseline, nilabas kay LJ. Gonzalez, binagsak kay JB. One more time!
Piso-piso lang eh. Yung akala mo tapos na yung pensa, may extra pass pa pala.
Lalo na yung kanang baseline yun. Doon game winner nung nakaraan eh. Ito si Bahio, di ba? Last conference.
And just a joy to watch the unselfish plays of the Road Warriors.
Abueva inside, kicks out. Mikey swings. Abueva, quick trigger.
And also good extra pass this time around. The FiberXers. Another two-point basket for them.
Bahio to Gonzalez. Semerad punches it through.
Oh, we're seeing a lot of great plays, a lot of extra passes, a lot of unselfish plays this time around from Gonzalez to the wide-open Anthony Semerad.
They're passing up good shots for better shots, Coach RG.
Oh, that is what you call perfect execution.
Uh-oh. LJ dives for it. One trying to recover it. Shot clock at 5. Abueva's got to take it. No! Berto with a rebound. NLEX down by just 2. And they look to stay patient. They look to execute once again. LJ, 17 points across his number. Takes on Arana. Winston has to go. 2 to shoot. Berto from the logo.
Are you kidding me with that basket?
The Sicario hits it from the logo.
Just an amazing basket by Berto. Understanding the time left, it was pretty much a grenade shot, and yet he was able to nail it.
What a bailout galing dito kay Berto.
And what an extra pass once again by Winston. He did not force it. Instead, look at that shot of Robert Bolick. Ibang klase, napakalayo, and look at our score right now. I'm telling you, NLEX up by 2 points, 99-97 with that time left in our game.
To 97, Berto Bolick shoving NLEX back ahead. What a moonshot mula dito sa Sicario ng NLEX. But this fourth quarter definitely ang mas bida pa kesa kay Berto, itong si JB Bahio.
Very unassuming, but you can just feel the kind of damage that he can inflict. 16 points, 12 rebounds, missed only 5 attempts, but he is always making himself available. Either on drives to the basket, offensive rebounds, short jumpers, and you are just so surprised that ang dami na palang na-score nitong si JB Bahio.
Juan Gomez de Leano marks on the floor as well. Big-time players with big-time shots.
Exactly why you want Juan Gomez de Leano inside the basketball court, because of his ability to just create a huge impact for his team.
It was a bit of a lull right after that shot. Referees had to talk to each other. Meron bang foul? May nakikita tayong sinesenyas.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be an official review of the last play.
Merong after the shot na extracurriculars daw. Dito ba sa rebound? Ito, oh. Kanina nagkaroon tayo ng ganyan. It was let go. Tignan natin this time with 2:09 remaining in this game.
Definitely something happened underneath the rim.
Tulak ba o hatak o pareho? Yun ang tanong doon.
But that was just the second thing that I was looking at. I was so impressed with the shot of Juan Gomez de Leano. They were down by 4 points, and he just took it upon himself under extreme duress to take that shot from the top of the key, and he nails a 4-pointer. Now, quick turnaround, Converge up by 2.
13 points now for Juan Gomez de Leano. Sama mo pa ng 5 rebound at 8 assist. Para naman kay Berto Bolick sa kabilang dulo. He's got 18 points, 6 rebounds. Teka, nag-refresh. 8 assist din yata. 8 assist din ba?
Sino ba gusto mo ba matulungan?
Si Bolick. Nag-refresh din.
Mental computation to, ha?
Nag-refresh.
Si Bolick. Okay.
18, 6, and 1. Kasi grabe yung matchup nila nito ni Juan. Gilas kontra Gilas yan, Coach Archie.
Oh, yan. Tama yan.
18-6-6 o 18-6-8?
18-6. Masuli pa yung akin, eh.
Nandito siya sa pangalawang row. Yan. Hindi naman off the bench.
Holding foul on number 8, Robert Bolick. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul for the Road Warriors.
Holding foul ang pinito kay Berto. So ball goes right back to Converge. After the 4-pointer by Juan, may foul after the fact. What, wasn't the play blown dead na?
Hindi, ang tanong ko ron,
could not been
pwede pala yun?
Technical or second motion?
Walang pito nung una?
Hindi, pinito naman kagad.
Okay, sinigurado lang kung anong tawa.
So Converge with possession, sitting on a 2-point lead. Juan to Justin, kicks it out. Cameron Clark makes it a 4-point lead. Last 2 minutes natin sa atin ang Sports Plus.
Another perfect execution. Another extra pass, this time Arana to the wide open Cameron Clark.
Sa kabilang dulo si LJ Discarte. Shawnee, mid-range pull-up, bitin! Berto hits it again!
And you just can't count out this team for as long as Robert Bolick is playing his A game. He's hitting the bottom of the net once again.
Berto Bolick in takeover mode as we expected. 19.6 rebounds, 6 assists. Juan Gomez hits back at NLEX.
Big shot after big shot in this game.
Gonzalez sa kabilang dulo. Pick ni Berto. LJ with some daylight. Shawnee makes his move. Shawnee backpedals. It rattles home.
What a high-pressure ball game, especially from the vantage point of the FiberXers. NLEX is just playing with a lot of confidence, only down by 1 point with less than a minute to go.
Juan Gomez working against Gonzalez. Arana with a pick. Juan GDL swings. Clark takes the 3. No! Bolick taken away by Arana. He bulldozes his way through. Big man basketball at its finest.
You simply said it. That was just an accurate description on the way Justin Arana was able to manufacture a basket. He got the offensive rebound. Akala natin Robert Bolick na. He saw a relatively small defender in front of him, used again that spin to create a tiny window, heard the whistle, and the rest is history. And one opportunity once again for Arana.
107-104. Justin Arana saving his best for this final frame. He can give him a 4-point lead. 18 bigla. Ang total ni Justin, pwede pang maging 19 yan. 13 in the 4th quarter para kay Justin with 38.5 remaining. Timeout muna para dito kina Coach Jimmy. Do they go right back to Bolick? O magpaparamdam ba si Gonzalez? Or maybe Shawnee, or maybe even JB.
I'm not even gonna say that they should go for a quick 2. Because if you have a Robert Bolick in your roster, there is no bad shot. So if it is a 4 and it's Robert Bolick, might as well take it.
No, take a look. Take a look. LJ here, Berto here. On Tony. Tony. Bio. LJ, if you bring it up, and we're going. Go get him. 1, 2, 3. If you don't have it, Bio, turn right around, use it, roll, space, space. Hey, we got time. Hey, if you're open, take the 3 or the 4. Hey, once he makes it, we'll take a look at the time if we need a foul. All right?
Guys, para mo magawa ng 1 ka, wag mo ipakita yung
Although he is a rookie head coach, you see the poise sa dami ng giyerang pinagdaanan din ng isang katulad ni Jimmy Alapag.
He really knows what to say. Alam natin yan. At hindi siya talaga, kumbaga, natitinag dito sa ganda ng laban itong dalawang manlalarong ito, Robert Bolick and Juan Gomez.
Na-impress din kaya siya sa mga batang gilas? Mga batang taga-gilas?
O sigurado naman yan. Pero kung meron talagang sinundan ng mga manlalarong ito, iyon ang laro ni Jimmy Alapag when he was playing for TNT. Also played a little bit for Meralco, and of course, a lot of times he was representing our country in international competitions with Gilas Filipino.
Oh!
Foul will be called.
That's a push on Mikey. Yep. Only the 3rd team foul, coach.
Yes, they can afford to do that.
2 more to give.
Very intelligent on the way they're issuing those fouls. Not in the act of shooting, of course. Difficult task, of course. Mikey Williams is the one guarding Robert Bolick.
And Coach Jimmy will burn a timeout here. Wants to map this one out properly. 30-second they're gagamitin niya, leaving him with 1 full the rest of the way. Etong Converge will have 1 full timeout as well. Converge though, ang pinakamalaking diferensya, may 2 foul to give.
Tony here. Shawty. Matter of fact, Tony, get here first. All right, Tony. Yep. LJ here. LJ pop. You get out. Yep. Bio come in. Get. Oh, sorry. Once LJ pops here, Bio get here. Use the screen as soon as he comes off. Berto, you're out. Go 73, right? Hey, let's take a look. If he doesn't have it, go and set another one, Bio. Here we go. Hey, together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Malino kanina, they were looking for Bolick. LJ nagtawid, hinahanap ang anggulo papunta kay Berto. Ngayon, dito sa half court ang inbound, diretso na ba kay Bolick o manlilin lang pa yan?
Pwede sila mag-misdirect muna, pero napaka-importanting depensa ang kailangan gawin itong FiberXers. They can still afford to foul 2 times, but again, they have to be very intelligent. It cannot be a foul while the opponent is in the act of shooting, especially from the 4.
Gonzalez looking around. Bahia with a pick. Gonzalez looking for Berto. Bolick to Shawnee for the tie. No! Rebound na kanino. Gonzalez inside. 14.5 or 0.9 remaining in this game.
They just really needed a basket. So if it was a 4, then good. But if it is just a 2, there's still a lot of time left for them to overhaul this 2-point advantage of Converge.
Converge with his timeout. 14.9 to try and preserve a 2-point lead.
Look at this offensive rebound once again. Gonzalez was able to anticipate once again where the ball was going to drop. And he effectively found an opening to score on the layup. 108-106. Converge still up by 2.
If you're Converge now, all you want is to get it safely inbounds. NLEX will be forced to foul. Or trap first and then foul.
Yes. They're definitely going to go for initial trap, trying to go for an interception or a steal or even an earlier deflection just to disrupt the rhythm of the FiberXers and for them to see the movements And if it's not available, if they're not lucky on those initial try, then they have to stop the clock. They have to foul right away.
No more timeouts para sa Converge FiberXers. Itong NLEX will have one timeout. Pero if they get the deflection, they gotta race down the floor. Oh, Converge will opt to open it up. They want to go downhill here, Coach RG.
Yes. Tignan natin.
Mikey maglalabas.
Very early on. This is the double team. Oh, that's the foul. That's a quick foul.
So hindi na sumunog muna ng oras with the trap ang NLEX. They want to play the foul game right away. So Juan Gomez de Liano at the line here. Juan Gomez is a 92% free throw shooter this tournament. Even if he makes both, it remains a one-possession game, Coach. Juan easily takes the first. Boss Dennis Uy with the thriller, Willie Miller. Team owner, of course, si Boss Dennis ng Converge. The thriller, part of that staff. Juan to make it a 4-point lead.
No problem for Juan Gomez de Liano.
And now Coach Jimmy Alabag will burn his final timeout. 2 fouls to give pa rin ang Converge. That is on the table. That is in play.
So good defense, and yet they're not yet in team penalty, so they can still issue 2 fouls. But they have to be very, very careful because Robert Bolick is a very wily player. Baka pagpihit niya, biglang tumira, tapos akbang fa-foul ka, mabigyan mo ng 4 o 3.
This is the final stoppage of the game. Wala nang timeout either way. As we enjoy the first game, may 30 pa ba yung Converge? Di ba ginamit nung third quarter? O nung first half pa yun? O, meron pang 30 natitira. Kailan ba nila ginamit yung 30 to force the mandatory? Nung second quarter ba yun? Okay.
So, mangyayari rito is gagawa ng play si Coach Jimmy Alapag. At ito na, tignan muna natin yung flashback. Exactly.
Nito lang yan, Coach.
Ilang araw lang nakakaraan yan. Ayun na, yung sinasabi natin, quick turn, and he shot right away. And look at him. So happy with that basket.
Can he?
Isa pa, parang ganun yung senyas siya eh. Let me do it again.
Can he prove that he's the sicario once again para dito sa NLEX?
But pero iba to because he is going to inbound the ball. So expect him to follow his pass.
Berto will inbound. Targets niya, Bahio, Gonzalez, Semerad, and Winston. First game pa lang ito ng ating PBA Fridays RPTV. 13.2 to go. Bolick over to Semerad. Back to Berto. They will go for the tie. There's the foul.
Ayun ang sinasabi natin.
Referee saying it's before the shot.
Hinila mo na, napakaswerte naman yon.
Oh my God, Coach RG. Are you kidding me?
Anything can happen with Robert Bolick on the floor. That's the foul. Oh yes. Buti doon na tinawag, hindi doon sa pangalawa.
Yung sinasabi mo, siguradong iaangat yan pag nakaramdam eh.
Correct.
Diba?
So ito, ganun pa rin yan. They will run a lot of misdirections and then he will follow his pass.
Berto again. Muntik pa. Rebound na kanino. Juan Gomez de Liano will be fouled.
They dodged the bullet that time. And the FiberXers, depending on these 2 free throws of Juan Gomez de Liano.
Berto saying he was pushed. May kamay nga sa likod. Oh.
May kamay si Mikey sa likod. Actually, may dalawa yun eh. Kasi talagang magfa-foul itong si Mikey Williams eh.
Sipin mo yung 4-point shot na yan, Coach RG. Wala pang 4-point shot, ganyan distansya na tumitira si Jimmy. Mula PBA hanggang Sevilla sa World Cup, di ba?
Tama.
Nataranta yung buong Spain nun eh.
Easy basket once again.
And Juan Gomez puts this one away.
Oh, cool customer from the free throw line. You mentioned that he's a 91% free throw shooter and no problem in this last 3 attempts.
What a gutsy standout, though, by NLEX. As Juan Gomez Deliano puts this game away. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That can be a 5-point play. Pero 6 yung abante ng Converge. Kalaya mo, pumaul pa si Calvin?
Yun na nga eh. Magtataka ka rin minsan talaga eh.
They had a foul to give.
So that is how important those 2 made free throws are for Converge after 4 straight made free throws by Juan Gomez de Leano. Can you imagine kung 5 lang yan? Diba? So what they're seeing is, this can be an interesting twist because Abueva was not after the ball. So what Berto is actually saying is
if that's an unspo,
probably an unspo.
That's a 4 plus multiple free throws, di ba? 2 shots.
Oo eh. So this is a big test.
Yeah, he gathered. He was on the way up. He was beyond that 4-point line.
Wow.
Can you believe it? Hindi pa tayo tapos.
So he made a 4. So that means it is actually 110, 112.
There was clearly no play on the ball, di ba? 4 is good.
RJ Gonzalez 4.
Tingnan muna natin.
If this is an unspo, magkakagulo.
Foul on number 8, Calvin Abueva. That's a second personal foul.
Just a regular foul.
For the FiberXers.
Pero may 0.6 ha?
remaining.
May 0.6.
0.6 seconds.
So hindi pa tapos. 1 free throw lang, but you can intentionally miss it. And if they can follow this one up, Coach RG, it'll be one of the most ridiculous endings we've ever seen.
And just to illustrate again the fighting spirit and the heart, the enormous heart of this team, this Road Warriors under Coach Jimmy Halapag. They just don't quit.
Everybody's got to rush in here. Watch out for Winston and Bolick. They will be coming from the wings. Here we go. And Clark will seal it. And finally, save it para dito sa Converge.
Still a good performance, of course.
Oh, yes.
For the Road Warriors, even if they lost by 2 points. But you still gotta give credit to the players of the FiberXers. They just showed up in the 4th quarter. We saw Arana, we saw Juan Gomez de Leano, and of course, all game long, it was the brilliance of their import, Cameron Clark.
At siya po ang ating player of the game na hatid sa atin ng Sports Plus.
Well-deserved with 37 points, 12 rebounds, shot 30 times, knocking down 17 when nothing really was going right. He was there to provide precious baskets for his team. This is now an important victory, and we talked about that. Why? Because they are now 5 wins and 4 losses. So they're 2 games ahead of the number 5 team. And they're currently occupying the number 3 spot in our team standings.
Solo third after this 2-point win. 112-110 para dito sa Converge. They win back-to-back. And as Coach RG mentioned, 5-4 na ang kanilang record dyan sa Group A. First game pa lang yan ang ating PBA Friday mula dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Kung nagustuhan niyo yun, sigurado mas mainit pa yung pangalawa. Meralco at 2-5 will be taking on Barangay Nebra na 2-3 naman ang record niya.
Converge takes down the NLEX Road Warriors, and our player of the game is Cameron Clark, who exploded for 37 points. Cameron, before you joined the team, Converge had 4 straight losses, and now you just won the last 2. What do you feel you've made as the biggest difference for this team?
Just trying to bring that energy defensively, offensively, be aggressive, and just get wins at the end of the day.
And you've beat the #1 team in NLEX tonight before the long break. What does this mean for your team who's trying to build the momentum back?
It's great momentum for us. 4-game losing streak, for us to come back, win 2 in a row is big. #1 team, we just got to keep that momentum rolling.
Congratulations again. Is there anyone that you want to greet or dedicate this game to?
Thank you all the PBA fans. This is like second home to me, man. Thank you for all the support. Let's keep it going.
Congratulations to the Converge FiberXers. Now let's turn it over to the panel.
In your bracket, gaano kalaking bagay po itong panalo na ito, back-to-back wins going to this break?
Back-to-back, but I think we need more adjustment on our defense. Imagine they don't have import, but it's a close game. So more adjustment this coming break, it's more adjustment for us on the defense.
Silipin naman natin ang mga kaganapan penultimate game ng ating PBA Governors Cup before the FIBA and Asian Games break. Labanan po ng Group A leaders na NLEX versus dito sa Converge. Bolick looking to take over early para dito sa Road Warriors as they played minus an import. Pero si Alex Stockton in his third start para dito kina Coach Delta, matching Berto right away. How about Justin Arana coming up with that beautiful layup to tie the game at 10? And then, si JB Bahio naman sa kabila, ayan yung pampiso-piso. Hindi lang una yun, marami pa tayong makikitang ganyan mula dito kay JB as we go along. 30-22 was the score at the end of 1. And NLEX lumamang yan ng hanggang 12. It was an 8-point game at the end of the first. Pero Converge stormed back right away to within 1 in the second. Pinakit naman ni Semerad yung rally na yan. But Juan Gomez de Leaño came up with 7 straight points, a 3 and then a 4. And Converge was all of a sudden ahead with 3 minutes remaining in that first half. Apat ang abante ng Converge. Cameron Clark, second game pa lang para sa FiberXers, makes it a 6-point lead. LJ Gonzalez though over at the other end. Ganda ng pinakita para dito sa NLEX. And at the half, it was a tied game, 51-51. Third quarter highlights coming our way. We pick it up with under 9 remaining in that frame. Shawnee Winston going to work in that third quarter. 3-ball ni Shawnee was good. How about Cameron Clark? He had 37 points this game, 13 noong second quarter, 11 dito sa third quarter. And then pati si Justin Baltasar magpaparamdam para sa FiberXers. Nice rebound putback for the cleanup. May kasama pang foul. LJ Gonzalez stretching that 2-point lead to 5 once again. Excellent ball movement on the part of NLEX. 5-point lead para sa NLEX. Entering the fourth, we pick it up with under a minute to go. Lamang na isa Converge, 105-104. Justin Arana playing volleyball para dito sa Converge. 4-point shot, di umubra to try and tie it up. Pero na-rebound pa rin ng NLEX. LJ Gonzalez not giving up, cutting their deficit to 2. And with Juan Gomez de Leaño getting fouled, 92% free throw shooter yang si Juan. He stretches their lead back up to 4. Another solid outing para kay Juan. Nagustuhan naman yan ni Boss Denny So, yang may-ari ng Converge. 2 for 2 for Juan. One last hurrah para dito sa NLEX. They miss on the 4. They are forced to foul. Inakala nating tapos na dapat. Eh, hindi pa pala. Pero natapos na. 112-110 ang ating final score. Converge picks up their 5th win, dealing NLEX with only their 2nd loss.
All the best sports action is right here. Never miss